Fabrice, let's talk to you because you're a man who helped shape, really, the narratives at these NATO meetings for years. You were somewhere at the last 4 summits where you helped really dictate what was being stated by such countries, by such leaders. What will we get out of NATO when we are seeing the Trump at the moment starting to needle at those raw nerves that are between the likes of Poland and Eastern Europe and Germany by really shining a light on Germany's deal with Russia in terms of gas?
Well, clearly what we're going to see is that Trump has thrown NATO into a state of schizophrenia. Like I said before, on one hand, NATO is doing pretty good things on the ground, new headquarters, stronger European forces to reinforce the forward deployed forces, all things that the US has been asking for. But on the other hand, the US itself, especially the leadership, is undermining the political unity of the alliance. So what you're going to have is language talking about the concrete decisions, talking about shared values, community of values, unity, solidarity, but peppering over what is, as you said, the raw nerves of differences and divisions among the allies.
Meanwhile, you've said previously that, of course, Angela Merkel, the leader of Germany, is playing a more pivotal, a more central role now as we see the US and EU's relationship unravel to a certain extent. How important is she, and how strong can she be when she has these differing divisive issues with Eastern Europe regarding her relationship with Russia?
Well, she's central to anything happening in Europe alongside President Macron and the other European leaders. However, she's also weaker. She's got a weaker coalition. Her closest ally, the CSU from Bavaria, is actually in rebellion against her. And her left-center party, the SPD, is uncomfortable with some of the decisions she's made. So you have a weaker Chancellor who is still central to European politics and who clearly has, I would say, a tense relationship with the US leadership. So this means that NATO politically, at least, is going to be in a state of, I would say, slow moving political crisis. And European leaders are probably going to hope for the better in 2020 and if not in 2024.